What's up, everybody? I don't know how many people are going to catch this live. I know it's a little bit late, and I haven't really been doing much the last, I think it's been about a month. Them guys, what's up? Rich, how's it going? Um, I do have a few announcements to kind of talk about. A few things, actually, besides, your typical toy stuff. I know I've been away for a little while, and there's a reason for that, and I'm kind of explain all that to you guys and gals. But we'll go through that at the end, or not at the end, but it'll be the last thing I talk about. I know I've been gone for quite a while. Been kind of not very, or I've been very inconsistent with my uploads, and there's a lot of reasons for that. So we'll get into that in a little bit, but I kind of want to just catch up with all of you and just talk with you for a little while. I know this is actually last minute, and I just want to kind of keep it like low key and chill like I normally do. So, but I'll wait for some more people to trickle in here, and then I'll kind of discuss about what's going on. But for starters, I've been really busy lately with working quite a bit, working a lot of overtime, trying to save up as much money as possible. There's a lot of things changing in my life, so there's that. Also lost like a ton of weight. I went from 235 pounds, and I'm at 6 feet, which was way overweight. And then now I'm 208 pounds. So I've lost a ton of weight. I've been running like crazy and just trying to eat more healthy. And I've been trying to focus on that, try to make myself happier as far as mentally and physically. So there's that. I've been trying to do that. And I'm just looking at my checklist here. Thanks, them guts. Thanks, bud. But also, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on, as far as like pop culture stuff, and there's a couple movies that I've recently seen. Also, I saw It Chapter 2. I actually went to go see it with my mother, and we were both kind of on the same boat with how we felt about it. The movie was way too long, and then on top of that, it was very similar to the original in certain ways, but way longer, and I felt like it kind of was dragging on. And it's not a bad movie. I still think I like the original a little bit more. I thought it was a little bit more creepy because it had that more of a 90s vibe to it, that creepy 90s vibe, and then I don't know. I just like the way Pennywise looked with Tim Curry as opposed to this new one. Granted, some of the new ones, the nuances to the new one, Pennywise is a little bit creepier from time to time, but for the most part, I mean, I have to say this, they were pretty true to the original, which a lot of remakes aren't usually true to. They even use the spoiler alert. The spider at the end, and I'm sure all of you have seen the original at this time, so it's not really a spoiler. It's kind of common knowledge, but they did use the parts of using the spider at the end. But it was an okay movie. I don't think it's something that I'm going to go out of my way to own or ever see again. Like I said, I own the original, and I think I just like it a little bit better for some reason. And then I saw Child's Play. Good Lord. I don't even know where to begin and then end with Child's Play. It was just a shit show. And I want to say the highlight of that was Mark Hamill doing his creepy voice. And then the song at the end, the credits. But not a very good movie. I get why they switched things up from, it being basically like voodoo spirit sending to he's just a malfunctioning robot, but it kind of takes away from the fun that was Chucky, as opposed to now you just look at him and he's just a malfunctioning doll, which is like, kind of preferred the way they actually told the story to begin with. But anyway, I think the writing was on the wall with that one. So, for Child's Play, and then I saw Rambo: Last Blood, and I do have I liked the movie, and I think it's a good movie. I think it's worth going to see, but it is short. I think it's like like an hour and 30 minutes or an hour and 39 minutes. So it's a little short for me. I feel like it should have been maybe. How does it stack up to 4? I think 4 is better than this one. But there's a lot of stuff that Rambo always does that most movies don't do. And as far as, the gore and touching on things that maybe other movies that are made now would not do, especially when women are involved, like rape scenes or drug scenes, stuff like that. A lot of pop culture is moving away from that with women, and they won't do that stuff. Regardless if you're a man or a woman, they're just moving away from doing that stuff. And Rambo kind of stayed true into this movie with touching on some of those themes. I'm not going to get spoilery here, but I would say go see it. I think I had a good time watching it. It's a popcorn flick. It's a Rambo. If you like all the other Rambos, then you'll like this one. I still think that Rambo 3 is the worst one. That's what I would say. But this has a good story to it. I just felt like it was a little bit too short. Should have been around maybe another 25 to 30 minutes, maybe. Maybe around that 2-hour mark. I feel like I wanted a little bit more, and it moved a little bit too fast because it was such a short runtime. So that's really my only complaint for Rambo. I don't mind what happened and with the overall story. Like I said, there's some scenes where you want them to last a little bit longer so you get the gravitas behind it. But other than that, I thought it was still a solid movie. Like I said, it was a solid movie. It's worth it. It's just a little bit too long. I think they could have trimmed the fat on that a little bit. Also, all right. So moving on next, what I want to talk about next was Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I had a chance to play the beta, and the beta's okay. I had a lot of glitches. I guess bugs, glitches, whatever you want to call it. I had a few of those happen while I was playing. I know a lot more people had issues playing on PC. Am I getting it? I'm going to get to that right now. I think I'm going to wait on this because and to speak specifically on why, I know a lot of people would be like, well, if you like Wildlands, like you should love Breakpoint. They're two totally different things. And I'm sure most of you know that already, but I'm speaking for the people that don't. They are very different with I'm not a big fan of the healing mechanics. I'm going to be honest right off the bat. It feels like overly slow paced to heal yourself. And I get like you're injured, you're not going to be moving really fast, but it kind of takes away from the gameplay. And I get it's like immersive, but to a certain degree. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the healing mechanics, and they feel robotic. They don't feel natural. Like, why is he always sticking his leg out when he's got to like wrap? I would just go down to I don't know. It's just like weird, janky, robotic movements. Like when they walk he walks very robotic with his shoulders constantly moving like this. I don't know. It's just little things that maybe they'll fix down the road. I would say that there's a lot of good things that it does have. I want to say The water textures look really good. The grass textures look a lot better. You have when you step in sand, your footprints are actually left where you didn't have that in Wildlands just due to updated technology and stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff that Wildlands does good that Breakpoint doesn't, and Breakpoint does good that Wildlands doesn't. I don't like that you don't have AI companions. I feel like that really takes away from a mainstay of what Ghost Recon is about. It's about having a team, and I get they want you to focus on playing with other people, but I don't always have other people to play with. I would normally, like, if I just go online, I'm not going to play with a bunch of random people. I want to either play with people I know, which aren't always available, or play with the AI because it's easier to deal with and it is more immersive as opposed to just going around lone wolfing it, which is boring because tons of games are lone wolfing. Yeah, I'm on PS4. Um, I'll get to that 1 second, Rich. I just want to finish this thought before I lose my train of thought here. Sorry. Um, I feel like Ubisoft got away from what they were supposed to do with Breakpoint, or not supposed to do what they I feel like they should have done, in my opinion, and I feel like it would have made more sense to add things. And I know they add things like the fence cutter and stuff like that, and that's cool. And they added that new you can roll around the grass camo thing. But how about we do things? I feel like I'm just regurgitating the same old shit that I said before. But how about we add things like ghillie suits are actually, when you wear a ghillie suit, you are actually you are actually much harder, like 50% harder to be detected by an enemy, an AI enemy or whatever. Because essentially ghillie suits are useless unless you're playing PvP, which I never play. And then even still, like, I'm sure a lot of PvP people can find a guy in a ghillie suit if he's moving around. Anyway, point I'm trying to make is that other things like where are the rocket launchers? How about we do a plane mission or a jet mission? Where are the planes? Why are we only fighting drones? I know you have helicopters and stuff like that, but I was expecting the ante to be upped in Breakpoint, and it feels like you're just kind of rolling around shooting drones, shooting ground drones, air drones, and that there's no gravitas behind that. There's no where's the big oomph that you're that the big what's the word I'm looking for here? Just, where's the big threat that you're trying to instill into the player? It's just kind of, I don't want it to feel monotonous like points of Wildlands, but at least in Wildlands you still had that sense of immersion where how many people are going outside and fighting drones, you know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. I get like maybe I get it's in the future a little bit, but even still, I think it's like based in like 2023. So, but in that same token, I don't know. Killing drones isn't. There's nothing behind it. There's no. Oh, I killed that drone. Great, and there's more. It gets kind of boring. Same thing happened with Arkham Knight. Fighting tanks that have. There's nothing rewarding behind fighting a drone tank or a flying drone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it. But I feel like they should have added more guns, newer guns, rocket launchers. Like I said, jet planes. Have a jet plane mission or two, or even like a DLC for that, so you can get into a plane and maybe do like a dog fighting jet mission or something to just to add to it where something hasn't been done before, or maybe they touched on it but didn't really get into it. I feel like that would have really helped the next game as opposed to just doing this much and then adding in shit from like Assassin's Creed, like upgrading tac vests. Like, that doesn't really work, and it takes away from immersion. If that's your thing, you know, it does take away from that immersion if you're like, oh, I just got an upgraded hat, and the hat has a higher grade than an actual fucking helmet. What the hell sense does this make? None. So I checked out right away as soon as I saw that stuff, and then the pay to win stuff. You know, there's the whole that I just no that I'm checked out on. So there's a lot of things that I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna wait on that for a while, and I want to see when all the bugs are taken out, all that nonsense is fixed. Um, and this is where I find myself saying more and more when new games come out. I'm just going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, unless it's like a guaranteed like either like a original Ghost Recon style game or a third person like story driven game. Then I'll get it. Like the new Star Wars game, I pre-ordered that because that is something exciting to me. Now, I am a little worried about that. I don't want to segue into that because I'm trying to finish my thoughts on Breakpoint, but hopefully there's at least 12 to 13 hours worth of gameplay in the new Star Wars game. I'm hoping. If it's like a 6-hour game, I'm going to be kind of pissed off. But anyway, Breakpoint, like I said, there's some things that it does well. There's a lot of things that it does not do well, and it's a lot of things that are missing still from even what Wildlands offered. And I just thought that it would have made so much more sense to just take what Wildlands did, give a better story, better AI companions, better AI enemies. Don't need fucking drones. I'm sorry, but no. And you know, add to what was missing before. You know, you can still have your boats. You can still. And I think this map is actually smaller than Wildlands. So, I mean, you're taking away and adding shit in that nobody asked for, like the upgrade stuff, the healing stuff, the I don't know, the drones. I'm pretty sure nobody asked for drones. Nobody was like, "Hey, what would you like to see in the next Ghost Recon game?" And someone was like, "Can we see drones, please?" Nobody said that. Sorry, I'm moving my camera everywhere. So those are just my thoughts. I'm gonna wait on Breakpoint. It's not really. If I wanted to play the Division, I would just play the Division. That's what it feels like. So I'll wait. Anyway, let me get to what you guys are saying. What do I think about Wednesday Night Wars so far? I haven't. I have it. I have Wednesday Night Dynamite AEW recorded. I'm probably gonna watch it tomorrow though. So I will hold my thoughts, but you know, WWE's not. I haven't really been watching WWE that much at all. Did I hear that Tom Hiddleston, Alexander Skarsgård, Sebastian Stan are being looked at for the Chuckles movie? Oh, I did not hear that. Who's gonna play? Well, who would play Chuckles though? Sebastian Stan, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's the microtransactions that take away from the game. I just, you know, these companies still can't let that shit go. They just any way they can make more money. But I have still been playing Wildlands here and there. So you think it's one of them? Okay. All right. So let me just touch on what's going on with my channel, really quick. Just get it out of the way, because I don't want this to be too long of a live stream. I'll be honest. There's a reason why I haven't uploaded. Yeah, cell phone games. I know. There's a reason why I haven't uploaded in a while, and I've only uploaded. I think I uploaded like 2 videos within like 2 months. So I know it's not very good. I know you guys are probably like, where the hell's the content? What the hell's going on? I posted something about 2 weeks ago, maybe around that time. I don't know. But, Oreos over here. But uh, YouTube is initiating a new agenda going against us toy reviewers. And this is the thing with me. All right. This whole thing with YouTube constantly trying to cut our legs out from underneath each other when it comes to being a content creator is extremely frustrating. I know I do this part-time, but when I do it, I want to have fun and I want it to look somewhat presentable. I don't have the biggest budget. I'm a small channel. I do it for fun. I've always done it for fun, and I don't give a shit about money. I think from YouTube I get like maybe $100 a month, if that, from them, depending on my viewership or whatever, or how many views I have, or whatever the hell it is. But I've been on YouTube going on 8 years now, and it just gets fucking frustrating when you have YouTube constantly trying to go at. Now they're specifically targeting toy channels because they're Retro Blasting made a video about it. I posted about it like 2 weeks ago. Obviously, he will give you a much better summary of what exactly is going on. But basically, what's happening is they're taking viewership, and whether it's adult viewership or child viewership, and they're all labeling that all child viewership because no one's watching YouTube Kids like they're supposed to be. So the YouTube Kids app is floundering. So they're going only, all the kids are going only to YouTube to watch their toy videos, and then the YouTube Kids app is failing. So I think they're 86ing the YouTube Kids app, and they're only keeping YouTube. And then what's happening is all the toy channels are going to be kid friendly. And I know I'm not the most kid friendly channel. I get that. I swear like a sailor, and I make adult jokes and whatever. I also don't really review kids' toys, I guess, It's more adult themed collector toys. But regardless of that, all these channels like Shardimus Prime, Pixel Dan, Retro Blasting, and a lot of your other favorite, like even a lot of your retro, all the G.I. Joe retro channels that have stuff like HCC and Joe Berg and all of them, they're all going to get affected by this. Everyone's going to get affected by it, regardless of how many subscribers you have, how much viewership you have, your time, I should say. All this stuff is going to get affected. I'm not that big of a channel, and I know my shit's going to get affected. To the point where you guys will not be getting notifications. They'll take away your option to actually comment. They're going to take away your comment section because they don't want toxicity in your comments for child viewership. And all toy channels are going to be considered child viewership channels. They're literally taking away your freedom to do anything on YouTube now. And I can't believe that no other app or YouTube style channel out there or website out there can actually gain some momentum to try and attack YouTube and do the things that YouTube isn't doing, which is give content creators more freedom. And that's what YouTube was always about until Google fucked it up and bought this and destroyed everything. So, it's really frustrating. And like I said, I know I'm not a very big channel. I don't give a shit about making money on YouTube, so I don't care about that. But I want to be able to interact with you guys. And when they're starting to take away my interaction with all of you and me having fun with you guys while I just have fun and talk about toys or do a toy review or whatever, it takes away from my fun. It takes away from me wanting to be creative and wanting to be passionate about what I'm doing. And that's not fun to me anymore. So, I mean, I don't know what the future of this channel is now. And I've always been like, I'm not going to let it die. I'm not going to let it die no matter what. I might take like a month off or like whatever, like a week off from uploading, but then I always upload. And I've been around pretty consistently for 8 years almost. So it's now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. So if you guys see a video up, you'll see a video up. If not, then you got to understand why. Because I'm not going to put in the time and the effort and the work if I can't even talk to you guys in the comment section. I don't even care if it's a troll in the comment section, but I can't talk to you. You can't talk to me. How are you supposed to be able to grow as a channel? On top of that, you won't be getting my notifications. So it's like I'm screwed and you're screwed. They're not only screwing the content creator, but they're also screwing the viewer. So, and that's due to YouTube thinking that everyone that watches a toy review is a child. That's basically what they're doing. So if you guys want to check out that article or video that I think I posted like 2 weeks ago, you can check it on the Strident fan page or group page. Or if you want to check out Retro Blasting, he made a really good descriptive video on what actually YouTube is doing. So that is a huge frustrating part. The other half of that battle is a lot of things are changing in my life, and I don't want to get into specifics because nothing has actually physically actually happened, but things are going to happen and going to change. And I just have not had time. There's a lot of things going through my head and changes and stuff like that, where I'm trying to get things in order in the right way. So when I get to that avenue, I will probably make another video explaining what's going on, and maybe I'll do like a video series for that. I don't know. I don't want to promise anything because I don't know what's going to happen. And I do feel really bad. And just going back on the YouTube stuff, I feel really bad for like a lot of channels like Review Spot, Strident, a lot of the people that watch me, like JTrain 997 just came back to YouTube, and it's like he just walked into like the burning ring of fire. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's nice to see content creators come back from having a hiatus, but then it's like they just shit on you as soon as you come back. So, those are the people I feel really bad for. It's YouTube it's just not a fun platform to be on anymore. It really isn't. And it sucks because I do enjoy doing these videos, but I can't even, I'm not going to, in the future, I might not even be able to talk to you guys unless I do a live stream. So that's what's going to suck. I know, even he got upset and ran away. So, hey Terry, what's going on? Curtis, how you doing? Rich? Action figure addict? Oops, I thought it was expert. I know there's an expert and an addict in here. But yeah, so I just kind of want to sum up what's going on with the channel and stuff. And I don't want the channel to die. I don't want to have to kill the channel. But I don't know, like it's going to be tough. But that being said, let's talk about something positive, right? I keep thinking today's Friday, by the way. I don't know why. The whole day, been thinking today's Friday. I'm not even close. But I did pick up Emma Frost from Walgreens, and she was actually on sale for $15 instead of $20. But she was the only one. The card's all beat up. I don't give a shit about that. She's coming out anyway. So, but I love the head sculpts on her. She looks really good. Pretty pleased with that. I know this is a little bit more of the modern one. I was kind of hoping she would have came out. They would have given us the classic one. I'm sure they will down the road, seeing as they have both these head sculpts now. So maybe they'll give us the white one that we want, and we can ditch that old white one that I have. Good Lord, that old white one. Every time, she cannot stand. It's because those legs, they're like super gummy in the legs, you know what I'm talking about? But this is actually a really good Emma Frost. I really like that head sculpt, both of them. The kind of classic look, and then this nice long blonde haired look. Looks really cool. It would have been cool if maybe the long-haired version matched the eyes for in the back. Maybe you got a little differentiation there, but overall, pretty pleased with the head sculpt. Looks really nice. I haven't picked up too much within the last like 2 months. Really, there was this today that I just found. I'm still looking for the New Mutants girls. I just call them Wolfsbane, Karma, and Moonstone or Moonstar Stone. There we go. Not ammo about being Friday. I know. I do that quite a bit where I think a Wednesday is a Friday, and I don't know why. Just took the plunge on Legends and really want some of the old style white. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, Rich. Yeah, she'll. I mean, yeah, she'll always be a villain to me. It is weird. It was weird seeing her during the whole, X Men. Since what was it? I think just before X Men versus Avengers, she was an X Man, X Men, X Man, whatever you call it. But yeah, I always see her as a villain too. So I always try to go after the classic looks, like the '80s, the '90s looks. What else did I pick up? Oh, I did pick up a new Predator, but he's on the shelf, and I don't know if I have his. Do I have his box? Is that his box? No. I don't know where his box. Oh, here it is. Ow, my knee. So I did pick up this Predator, and I highly recommend picking him up. He's really cool, and he's got a ton of features. He's got this cool he's got this cool claw, right, that you can attach to his hand. I really want to do a review on this guy. So he's got this cool claw, and it is sorry, I have a fucking hangnail pissing me off. Won't go away. And my fingers are too bad. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so he's got this claw, and the fingers are bendable, so they are articulated. So you can move them back. I would be a little bit careful. It is a NECA figure. But you can move the thumb back and forth. You can move this finger down like you just saw and up if you want to point it. And then let me get the figure. And he comes with a bunch of cool stuff. So here we go. Here is the figure. The mask does tend to fall off quite easily. Like if I just tap it, it's falling off. But there's the face sculpt. Looks really cool, right? And then if you press this, you know how the Predator has those 3 dots for its targeting? This guy has 3 dots on his eye, over his eye. So how cool is that? And then if you don't have to actually hold it down, you can just press it, and then just press it again and it'll go away. And then his mask has a hole for the eye, and then if you press the mask down like so, it actually does come through the mask. So you can see all 3 lights going through the mask, which is a pretty cool design. Like when I saw this, I was like, ooh, I must have you. He also comes with more. So this whole piece right here, you can rotate this up, and then it's on a sliding piece right here, and then it slides down to get out of the way. But if you want it up, you can stay up. They are on little like ratchety kind of grooves, so just be careful sliding it down. You don't break I'm guessing this is clear plastic, so be careful with that. But it does rotate up like so, and then this piece comes off. So it's non-extended, and then you have this piece right here, and this is his laser whip, and you take this peg and you plug it right into, there's actually a little groove right there, like so. No? Are we going in? Yeah, I just gotta push it real good. Hold on. All right, so there we go. So now I got this long whip, and it is a bendy wire. It's all a bendy wire. So you get some good bendy wire edge out of it, which is really cool. So you can have this whipping around or whatever you want to do, but then you take this end right here and you plug it into that port right there, like so. And it gives the illusion that this thing is now extended out into like a claw. Where's my groove again? Get into the groove. There we go. Little Madonna reference there for you. So, and this thing is long. Like, look how long that is. It reminds me of the clan leader with those tentacles. It was pretty awesome. Volume up, please. I mean, if you want me to yell, I will. Just kidding. And then he also comes with an extra hand for this hand right here. Okay. And then you see this piece right here. You can depeg that. And this is actually his shield depowered. And then here's his shield powered up. And you do want this faced down. And then it just plugs. There's the port there, or there's the port there, there's the peg. And then you just plug that right in on his arm. And now his shield is activated. And then he does have other attachments. Like I said, this hand goes right here. And that's what that hand looks like right there. And there's the claw. So that's pretty awesome. It's a really cool figure. I haven't heard too many people crapping their pants over this figure so far, but I think it's a solid pickup. I think it's worth the $24. And he also comes with this piece right here. Only reason I left it in here was so it didn't get lost. If I can get it the hell out. There we go. Okay, so we've got this piece too. And then you can just, so if you want like maybe like a spear piece instead of this claw piece right here, just depeg that. Hopefully the figure doesn't fall over while I'm doing this. Probably will with my luck. And then you just plug that in to there like so. And there you go. Now you have yourself a spear. And there's the lights in the eye. So pretty cool. And he is a purple color. He's purple and gold, as you can see. Just kind of pointing it out. And if you don't want this sticking out and you want the spear, just you can pop that sucker right in there. And there you go. You got the spear in there instead. And like I said, if you want this out of the way, you can just slide this back down his back and retract it like so. And there you go. Do I have an enclosed display case? I have a couple enclosed display cases. Most of them have like Hot Toys and my Mythic Legions in there though. But there you go. He is really cool. I like all this sculpted design, all this detail. It's very kind of like futuristic and kind of like Conan the Barbarian-esque, you know. Very, very cool. Really do like it quite a bit. So, and these are supposed to be like blades right here on his legs. So, he's got like blades on his side of his thighs. And they are pliable plastic. It's not like a hard plastic not going to break. It's a little bit more of a harder plastic up here, but it's very durable. It doesn't feel like it's going to snap off. So there's that. Let me get his shield back on his arm there. He's a really good one. that, like I said, the major gripe I have is that his mask just doesn't want to stay on his head. But, you know, that's the gripe with a lot of removable masks for NECA Predator figures. But he's a really awesome figure. I would definitely recommend picking him up. He's a sleeper. He is a sleeper. And he comes in really nice packaging, so if you want to display the packaging too. Let me put this back away. Sorry. It's got that very 90s feel to it from the old Kenner days. And this guy is called the Laser Shot Predator. If I can get this back in, there we go. And there's the front again. In all his glory. There's the side. I'm pretty sure this is inverted, so I apologize, but there's the back. Let me get the glare out of the way. There we go. That's the best I can do, so. And there's a little read-up. I guess I'm pretty much doing a review right now, aren't I? It pretty much explains what I just explained about his hands and all that fun stuff. All that jazz, so. Pretty cool. Like I said, pick him up. He's a good one. 2 thumbs up for that guy. A lot of people don't know about him. So maybe I'll do a full official review on him, hopefully. Hopefully if YouTube stops bullying the shit out of toy channels. Let's see. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. I'm sorry. Oop, whoa. Just took... What's going on here? Stop. Oh, you think he's the best one QC-wise? Could be. He's pretty solid. A lot of softer plastics on him. I still worry about his arms because his arms can't, like, go down past this point. Well, they can, but, you know, I worry about the... NECA still likes to use clear plastics here and there, so... His arms can go down. I get worrisome. I've had a few NECA figures snap on me. So there's that. I also did pick up the, I don't know if I posted about this or let you guys know, but I also did pick up the NECA San Diego Comic-Con Superman vs. Alien 2-pack. And that Superman's a really good Superman. I love the way that came out. It's perfect. I don't have the Batman one yet. I don't know if did they come out with the regular version? Because that's the one I wanted with the Joker alien. I don't give a shit about the Joker alien. I just want the Batman figure. But, greetings from Arkansas. Have you seen the display case at Dawson Jones' website? Display cases are good, but the shipping cost is about $220. Holy Toledo. Plug this is starting to mess with the stream. Ships in 4 boxes. Holy cow, on a pallet? Holy Toledo. That is crazy. Is there an Oreo behind? Yes, there is an Oreo behind me. He's right over here. Hey, Or. Say hi. Oh, that's the New York Comic Con one. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, Rich. How many of you like unsweetened tea? Not a lot of people do. Every time I'm like, oh man, I'm going to get some unsweetened tea. Because it's either that or water that I drink. I don't drink anything else. Unless it's like liquor, obviously. But... not a lot of people like unsweetened tea. They're all like, ugh, it tastes like shit. And then I retort with, you've tasted shit before? But, alright, let's open up Emma Frost here. Where is my... The cutter. Where'd my cutter go? Oh, maybe that's what fell the other day. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, warm tea's nice, or hot tea is nice. All right, nice packaging overall. I really like this artwork in the back. That looks nice. Pretty cool. And then she comes with 4 hands total. 2 are outside the packaging and they're just fist hands. Get out of the way there so you can see what the hell they look like. Fist hands. There's some fists for your face. A fist for your face. Alright, so I believe this version is, like I said, the more modern one. I don't know. I don't read a whole lot of modern comics. I'll just be honest right now. I don't know anything that's going on in modern comics right now. I am completely ignorant to it, so I apologize. But I'm not going to not get something because I don't know, because I like the design. I actually do. This is one modern design where I do like the way she looks. Damn it, they gave her the damn healed feet again. I got a feeling this is going to be a pain in my ass. There are a ton of Marvel Legends. I did also pre-order the Alpha Flight box set, which I was pleasantly surprised with. I thought initially, and I did go off the deep end. I will admit when I'm wrong. I did go off the deep end, and it was like when they initially showed the figures for it. It was the entire team, and I started immediately getting pissed off because I do have the Sassafras, as I call him. I do have Sasquatch's Build-A-Figure, and I also just got Guardian, which that review's up if you want to check that out. If not, that's cool too. But initially they showed the whole team, and I was like, is that whole team going to be in this box set? I'm going to be really pissed off if I got the Build-A-Figure and Guardian just now, and they're going to re-release the whole team. But they're not. They're re-releasing the rest of the team, which is good. So there we go. There she is. I can't tell. What is she? Oh, she does have kind of a wonky eye. It's this eye that's being covered by the hair. But she's also kind of looking this way. So I would say the eyes are much better on this head. Wait, are they better? Let me double check here before I make that statement. Yeah, they're much better on this head. Much better on this head than this head. So she's kind of like, this head, she's kind of like, did you just yeah me? And then this one's like, not amused, you know? So let's pop this head off. And we'll pop. Some people like this head more because it's her more. I mean, it is a really good head sculpt. I mean, I do like me some long hair and some shoulder length hair. So I like them both. I don't know which one I like better. Maybe this one a little bit because the eyes are a little bit better. But this is a good head too. That could have been an innuendo. Let's not go there. But the X symbol on each shoulder pad looks really good. I think the overall shape of her body looks pretty spot on for White Queen, even though she's wearing all black. The coat looks pretty cool. She's very sassy in her look with her thigh-high boots. Let's see if she passes the stand test. Bitch, you gonna stand? It's not looking good. Let me fix these feet. There we go. Loosen those feeders up. Bend the knees a little bit. Is one of these heels like shorter than the... Uh-oh. I might have got a wonky one. The heels seem to be... like the actual heel portion seems to be shorter than the actual front of the foot. So this might be Magoo Central. not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Yeah, it's like her heel. See her heel? Hold on, this is... There we go. Her heel seems to be shorter than the foot. So this is longer than this. And maybe I have to push it. Maybe I have to like push it back a little bit and remold it to where it's supposed to be. Let's see if that worked. Let me see the other foot too. But this was the ongoing issue with the original White Queen, you know? Yeah, she keeps wanting to like lean back like this. She keeps wanting to do, like, I'll make her foot completely flat on the heel. And she's wanting to do this. So then even if I push the foot forward and try to adjust that, now look at how her foot is. It's like cocked forward. And I'll try to find a sweet spot. Maybe I bend the knee. Bend, then take the knee. But still, she's wanting to rock back like this instead of being up like this where she's supposed to be. She's wanting to go there. So, yeah, it looks like I got a QC issue here with her. Oh boy. Well, that's what Sticky Tack's for, right, I guess? Yeah. But the head sculpt looks good. I think the body looks pretty solid. I think she's a little bit small in the boobage. There should be a lot more boobage there. She's almost kind of a little bit flat-chested here. And we all know White Queen has got bigger boobies than that. So, come on now. Come on now, Marvel Legends. Where's the where's the where'd the chesticles go? So, lack of boob. But anyway, still a solid looking figure. I like both the head sculpts. You could probably use this head sculpt for somebody else if you wanted to. Maybe like, I don't know, like a Jean Grey. You could get real taboo with it and, you know, have this, paint this, her hair red and have this be a Jean Grey. Really excited for that Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Wolverine 3-pack. That looks pretty good. I think it's what, $60? And then I'm super excited. I think the thing I'm most excited about as far as Marvel Legends, future Marvel Legends, is, like I said, the New Mutants figure, which is 3-in-1, and then the Polaris and whatchamacallit, Havoc 2-pack. Those are probably the two big ones for me. And a Chinese restaurant, but otherwise, you don't do tea. Oh, okay. Well, you know, tea's your own. Peach tea for you. I like peach tea. Yeah, so, but that's pretty much it. I think I went through my whole list here. As far as other toys, new figures coming out. Oh, the Black Series Luke, the Celebration or Ceremony Luke. So there's an exclusive Luke that was overseas, and I guess he's going to be on Hasbro Toy Shop, or if he was, I don't know, or Hasbro Pulse. Sorry, they call it the Pulse now. I don't shop on Hasbro Pulse. I don't give a shit about Hasbro Pulse, so I'll pass on that. I know there are, I wouldn't say major differences, but there are some differences between the regular release one and the exclusive one. The exclusive one, if I do end up getting it down the road, I don't know. The exclusive one does come with a lightsaber and a couple little different things, like I think it's the training laser ball. I don't know what the hell it's called. Anyway, that comes with like a stand, and it shoots out like a little laser blast, and he comes with his lightsaber and the helmet, the training helmet with the blast shield down, or the flight helmet with the blast shield down. And then the regular release only comes with the figure, the medal that he gets, and his sidearm. So that's about it. A lot of people are kind of annoyed that he does not come with a lightsaber, but if you watch that scene, it's actually accurate because he doesn't have the lightsaber on him in that scene. So I think he only has his blaster on him. That's it for that scene at the end of episode 4. So it is technically accurate, but I get, he should probably come with a lightsaber. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep this too long. I think 55 minutes is perfect. And so hopefully, I can get some videos up and I can still engage with you all and talk with you all while I do either, my regular reviews. So if you do comment, try to comment and try to give me a like. I know a lot of people ask that, and it's generic as all hell. Oh, hit the subscribe and the like and the hit the pound and then the smash and all this. I know it's cheesy, but it does actually help. And if you do want to support your content creators, this is the time more so now than ever to support the channels that you really give a shit about. You gotta support them now because they're probably gonna go away. I mean, I'm not even talking about small channels like me. Retro Blasting, Shardimus Prime could go away. Who knows? I don't know. But all those guys that are way more relevant than I am, have a chance to go away too, because they're a lot more kid friendly than I am, and they're already going to be pegged in that category. So thank God for swearing, right? That keeps the kids away. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what's going on, because I do have a lot of respect for all of you, and I didn't want to just fall off the face of the earth. Like, if I were ever going to end my channel, I would make a video and explain everything. And I'm not really going away, but I'm just kind of letting you guys know. So thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. And thanks, Terry. But I just kind of want to give you guys the lowdown, let you know. I'm a pretty straightforward guy. I've always tried to be. I want to continue with the Marauder stuff also. That's another thing that I really love, and you guys know that I love it, and I know you love it, and it's a lot of fun for me to do and for you guys to join in. And I know I still have to do a couple people's, I think, what was it, Gaz? Also, thanks, Gaz, for the other entry. He actually sent me another entry for a female character, and that like I said, I don't want my channel to go away, but if I have no freedom to do anything, I can't do anything, and that whole series is based on interaction. If I can't interact with you guys, then it sucks. So I do want to continue doing that. And like I said, there's probably going to be another one of these videos sooner, maybe within the next month or so. If it's a little bit later than that, then it's just because I want to make sure everything is set in place before I make that video. But I'll explain all that when I get to that, down that road. But yeah, other than that, I've just been kind of working a lot and focusing on a lot of different things. And even he's exhausted. even this little thing is exhausted. Where are you? And I wasn't actually even planning on doing this video today, but I was like, I should probably say something. Yeah, I'm going to try and get this guy's review up. I really like this figure a lot. I might have to do, I would love to do like a top 10 of my personal favorite Predator figures, but I Unless maybe I did that already. Who knows? My ADD kicks in. And I can't remember shit. Can't remember what I ate for breakfast. Or wait, I don't eat breakfast. Oh, anyway. But yeah. But thanks for chiming in, everybody, and thanks for hanging out. Thank you to Rich Dem Guts. Thanks, buddy. Action Figure Addict. Thank you, bud. I don't want to leave anybody out. Curtis Schultz, thanks for popping in, hanging out. Gaz, thank you as always, bud. Hit me up. If anybody wants to hit me up and play on, I know a lot of people are playing Breakpoint, but if I'm on Wildlands, don't hesitate to hit me up if you want to, play together or whatever. I'm always down. If you see me on, just go ahead. My gamer tag is just ODC. That's me. Renegade Biker 24. Thanks for popping by all the way from Arkansas. And thanks for the heads up on the display cases. Appreciate that. Terry, as always, bud, thank you for popping in, hanging out, and moderating, as always. Jason, thanks for the support, as always. And thank you. Hey, Andy, what's up, man? But that's pretty much it. I'm going to let you guys go. It's been about an hour. I don't want to keep you too long. And, yeah, you guys have a great day. I keep thinking it's Friday. I almost said, have a nice weekend. Anyway, so you guys have a great day. The rest of your week. I won't say weekend. Rest of your week. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.